Yeah, good morning children. Today I am going to explain line spectrum of hydrogen. Right? Line spectrum. Line spectrum. Line spectrum of hydrogen atom. Of hydrogen atom. Right? Line spectrum of hydrogen. You all know hydrogen atomic number is 1. That means one electron is present. One electron is present. Right? So let us consider the shape of hydrogen atom. Right? This is the small shape. This is the shape of hydrogen atom. This is called a nucleus. Yes, one electron is present here. One electron is present here. Now, to understand the line spectrum of hydrogen atom, what you need to consider, according to the theory, hydrogen have only one electron. Atomic number is 1 and 1 electron. What is the atomic number? Number of protons or number of electrons in the neutral atom. As hydrogen is neutral atom, 1 electron is present. Now, to understand the line spectrum, now I am drawing the orbits. Actually, hydrogen have only one orbit, but we can expect if the electron goes to the higher energy level, they can go to the higher energy level. Right? Only one electron is there, but by absorbing energy, the electron may go to the higher energy level, or the electron may go to another higher energy level, or the electron may go to higher energy level. By absorbing the light means radiation. By absorbing the radiation, absorbing means taking. By taking the radiation, the electron may go to the higher energy level. It may be second orbit, it may be third orbit, it may be fourth orbit, or it may be fifth orbit. When actually hydrogen have only one electron, but there is a possibility one electron may go to second state, the one electron may go to third state, the one electron may go to fourth state, the one electron may go to fifth state. We have to assume that, right? When the electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is released. Okay, when electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, or higher energy state to lower energy state, the energy is released or energy is emitted. Energy means nothing but radiation. Radiation means energy. Energy means radiation. Energy is emitted. So, electron is jumping from lower orbit to higher orbit. Energy absorbs. By absorbing energy, the electron can go to higher energy level. When electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is released. Okay. Now, the scientist Rydberg, he gave a relation. Okay. That is nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is the formula. Okay, this is nu bar. Nu bar means wave number. Wave number equal to generally 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda equal to RH. RH means Rydberg constant. RH into 1 by n1 square minus n. 1 by n2 square. What are n1, n2 means? First orbit means n1, second orbit means n2. n1, n2 are the orbits. We can say energy states. Orbits are nothing but energy states. This is the formula is given by De Broglie. This is the formula is given by Rydberg equation. This is called as Rydberg equation. This equation is known as Rydberg equation. This is the equation. Nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to
RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Yeah, children. Here RH value 109,677 centimeter inverse. If I put the value here, nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to 109,677, okay, centimeter inverse into 1 by, I can write n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, now the same form I am extending 109,677 centimeter inverse into, suppose for example you all know Lyman series, Balmer series, Fashion, bracket, Fund series, right? So in that, when electron is jumping from higher orbit to second orbit, so the electron is jumping to second orbit now. So n1 value I can consider as 2 square, 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n2 square. I can say this is the formula to find the wave number at lambda when electron is jumping from higher orbit to second orbit. So second orbit means Balmer series आएगा, so 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n2 square. Here if you want the first line for the Balmer series, n2 value you have to take 3. For second line if you want n2 value you have to take 4, n2 you have to take 5, and third line if you want. See sir, why you are telling that n2 3, n2 4, n2 5 means electron, see for example this electron may jump from this is third orbit to second orbit, first line of the Balmer series. Fourth orbit to second orbit, this is the second line in the Balmer series. Electron is jumping from fourth to second, this is the third line, first line, second line, third line. These are all when electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is releasing. So energy releasing. So how much energy is releasing? What is the wavelength of the radiation? What is the frequency of the radiation? We can find out. Here wave number we can find out, or lambda we can find out. If we know the lambda, we can find out the frequency nu also. Right? This is the formula. Now we'll check it. Yeah, children. See, from the Bohr's postulates, radius of nth orbit Rn equal to a0 into n square by z. This is the formula for to find the radius of orbit. Okay, a0 value we can take it as 52.9 picometers, 52.9 picometers, and here if you substitute the value n square by z. Rn equal to 52.9 into 52.9 picometer into n square by z. If you wanted to take it in nanometers, okay, 0.0529 nanometers into n square by z. In the same way, to find the energy of electron minus 2.1 into 10 to the power of minus 18 minus 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into z square by n square. This is also formula to find the energy of electron. According to the Bohr's, these are the Bohr finding out these. According to Bohr's theory, to find the radius of an orbit, a0 into n square by z. Sir, what is z? Atomic number. N means that first orbit means if you wanted to find out the radius of first orbit, n value 1. If you wanted to find out the radius of second orbit, n value 2. That is, a0 is constant in picometers 52.9. and in nanometers 0.0529 nanometers. If substitute n value and z values, you can able to find out the radius of an orbit. Radius of an orbit. The same way, if the electron is present in that orbit, if you wanted to find out the energy of electron, suppose if the electron is present in the first orbit, you can write E1 equal to. Now I will find the energy of electron is present in the first orbit of hydrogen atom, minus 2.182 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into Z value for hydrogen atom is 1 square means 1 by first orbit. The electron is present in the first orbit, so 1 square means 1, that is nothing but minus 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. This is the energy of electron present in the first orbit of hydrogen atom. So here, according to the Richter given, this only little bit I will modify. En equal to minus RH into, for hydrogen atom I can write that hydrogen atom, let me write for this Z square by n square. For hydrogen atom what I can write, Z value is 1 no, so En equal to minus RH into 1 by n square. Sir, RH value कितना 2.182 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. Here Rydberg constant for hydrogen atom RH value 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. RH value, Rydberg constant for hydrogen atom RH value 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. From see here, these are both are same only. The energy of electron, to find the energy of electron, minus 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into Z square by n square. The same thing, En equal to minus of RH into Z square by n square. Here minus as it is, RH value 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. You can substitute. Check here, minus 2.180 to 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into Z square by n square. Right? Now I have removed Z here. Why? For hydrogen atom Z equal to 1. So 1 square by n square. So I wrote 1. For hydrogen atom it is minus RH into 1 by n square. By using this formula, we can find the energy of electron present in the hydrogen atom. If it may be from first orbit or second orbit, whatever it is. RH value 2.182 10 to the power of minus 18 joules. Yes, children. Now next topic is explanation of line spectrum of hydrogen atom. Suppose electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, or the electron may jump from lower orbit to higher orbit. Both are possible. Electron may jump from higher orbit to lower orbit. If electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is released, emitted. When electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is emitted, energy is released. When electron is jumping from lower orbit to higher orbit, energy is absorbed. So in that case, now if I wanted to find out the change in the energy, delta E. Now if I wanted to find the delta E value, now what I can tell? EF minus EI. What is F? Final state. I means initial state. Delta E means change in the energy. When electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit, when electron is present in higher orbit, it has some energy. When electron present in the lower orbit, it has some energy. So this energy value minus this energy, EF minus EI, if we do, how much energy changes, and all we can find out. So delta E, if you wanted to measure delta E is equal to EF minus EI. Okay. From this, already we know the formula. What is the formula? To find the energy of electron, EF equal to minus RH into 1 by NF square. This is the clue. Energy of an electron equal to minus RH into 1 by N square is there now. The same way, EF equal to nth orbit. I said F orbit. Nth orbit means En, F orbit means Ef. Or, right? EF equal to minus RH into 1 by Nf square. The same way EI also what I can write? Minus RH into 1 by Ni square. Right? So this I will substitute. Delta E equal to minus RH into 1 by Nf square minus this I'll keep here minus of minus RH into 1 by Ni square. Right? Now if I rewrite this, what happens now? If I expand minus RH into 1 by Nf square, minus of minus plus RH. Okay, let me write minus RH into 1 by N square F minus of minus plus RH into 1 by Ni square. Right? From here I can RH, if I do the common, if I RH I take the common, RH equal to 1 by RH into 1 by Ni square minus 1 by Nf square. Right? So here what I know? Delta E value. Already delta E value we know. What is the delta E value? 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Here I substitute. RH value I know. 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18. 10 to the power minus 18 joules into 1 by Ni square minus 1 by Nf square. Here from here what I got? Delta E. Now next step I will find new value. I substitute in new value. Yes, children, just now what I got? Delta E equal to 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into 1 by Ni square minus 1 by Nf square. Right? So if I wanted to find out the new, okay, how to find out the new? You know the formula, E equal to H in nu. E equal to H in nu. Now I can write delta E equal to H in nu. Now if I want nu equal to delta E by H. So what formula I can use? Nu equal to delta E by H. This formula I am substituting. To find the nu equal to delta E by H. How I got it? E equal to H in nu. Einstein's formula E equal to H in nu. Delta means change in the energy. Delta E equal to H in nu. If I keep nu here, delta H, if I bring this side, delta E by H. Nu equal to delta E by H. In this formula I am substituting. Delta E value we got now 2.182 10 to the power of minus 18 joules into 1 by Ni square minus 1 by Nf square. By H value 6.6256 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule into second. This is Pakka. H is Planck's constant. Planck's constant we know, that is 6.6256 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule into second. This formula is substituted. If we calculate it to 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joules by 6.6256 into 10 to the power of minus 34, we'll get 3.29 into 10 to the power 15 into 10 to the power 15. Right? 3.29 into 10 to the power of 15 into 1 by Ni square minus 1 by Nf square. So what I got? New value I got. Now what I can find out? Okay. New bar value I am going to find out. So new bar formula. How to get the new bar formula? New bar equal to 1 by lambda. New bar equal to 1 by lambda. But lambda equal to, okay, lambda equal to nu into lambda equal to c. Basic formula is there, no? Nu into lambda equal to c. But lambda equal to what I can write? C by lambda equal to c by nu. Lambda equal to c by nu. Lambda equal to c by nu. 1 by lambda. So 1 by c by nu. That means nu by c. So nu bar के लिए क्या लिख सकते हैं? Nu by c. Nu bar equal to nu by c. Already nu value we got this. So I will substitute the c value. Velocity of the light. C value 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So this value I will substitute here. So nu bar equal to, nu value I know, 3.29 into 10 to the power of 15 into 1 by ni square minus 1 by nf square. By c value 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Right, children? Then if you find out this 3.29 into 10 to the power of what was the formula? Nu bar equal to 3.29 into 10 to the power of 15 into 1 by ni square minus 1 by nf square by c value 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. If you, these are two values, no? So if by calculating these two values, you will get 1.09677 into 1 by ni square minus 1 by nf square meters, meter inverse we are going to get. So 1.09677 1 by ni square minus 1 by nf square meter inverse. So this is what? Nu bar. Nu bar equal to what? 1 by lambda. So this equation is coincide with Rydberg equation. So now what I explained, according to the, if I apply the Bohr's theory to the hydrogen atom, I got the same value. पहले in the Rydberg, what is the Rydberg equation? Just imagine u bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This equation and this equation is correlating now. So I can say we verified like Bohr's theory. According to Bohr's theory, when electron is jumping from higher orbit to lower orbit also, there it satisfies the Rydberg equation. This is called Rydberg equation. Here also is Rydberg equation. Yes, children, I hope you understood. Thank you.